It's terrain time, folks!
Have you started that bloody show without me?
Yeah?
Oh, oh yes. Oh yeah.
No.
Shift.
My show! Somebody said yay! What are you doing? I paid for this show.
She's got no power here.
I
Hello,
got
you.
all the power here. Wait, does that mean I get this chair now?
No, it doesn't. Give me my chair back. Excuse me.
Funniest intro ever.
You know the drill. Start the show's always like this. Easiest thing to do. Hello, folks. Breathe. Okay, calm down, you. How are we all? Right, it is. What night is it?
Tuesday.
What night is it?
Sunday.
What time is it?
9 o'clock.
No, it's bedtime.
Oh.
No. Watch my computer, darling.
Nope.
You're going straight to hell for that one, Willen. Oh, yeah, she is. Yeah, yes. She's decided that, she's part of the show now. Although, next to bugger all about terrain.
I know all about terrain.
Do you? What do you know about terrain?
That it is mostly green.
No, Dad's terrain. It mostly is, isn't it? Or grey, as your mum says. Are you doing something grey again? Yeah. I have had a good week. Yeah. Bit going on behind the scenes, family-wise and that sort of stuff. It's kind of a manic time for us at the minute. But I'm still editing the footage from Salute. It's looking to be 2 one-hour videos at the minute. Yeah, which I was not expecting. And so the Salute job's normally a heavy edit anyway, so this is a monstrous one. On top of that, I've had a couple of jollies. I've had Dave Taylor over for a day. Yeah, and I had a little jolly to Warhammer World. So it's been a good week.
Without me.
And then Friday, me and Kez, we had a weekend away. So it's been good. I see Kat. Right. Should we see who's it, Kat?
And I see dog.
Kat as in Catherine. Or Kathy. Which is it? I mean, they're both the same, aren't they? But anyway, I see Bill, Bleed, Max, and Kat, obviously. Yeah, Jeffrey, Rob, B-Mozza, Gary, Larissa, Jack, Dan Random, AW Review. Yeah, there's a couple of Garys in the chat tonight. Matt, that Crazy Cat Critic 2. This is where it normally takes over. Eric, I think, right. And 28, and if anyone else is here, just give us a shout up. Now, this is the question and answers show. Yeah, I've already got a question by the looks of it. The link is down below in the description if you've got a terrain question. Yeah, which it is. Get it down below.
Now.
Submit it to the Google Doc, yeah. And in about 15 minutes we'll get stuck into those once they've built up a bit. In the meantime, we can just have a little bit of a natter. What would you like to talk about, darling? Does Dad need a shave?
Yes.
I'm a bit scruffy buffy.
Wait, Dad, can we dye half of this beard blue, half of this beard red, and then shave it off?
No.
Why not?
Look, I found glitter on my trenches. I don't know how, but Dave Taylor left this house with glitter on his eyebrow. I didn't tell him.
I have my ways.
Yeah? What are you doing?
Like and subscribe.
I can subscribe. Oh, right. Do we know if we have Jace tonight? I don't know. I imagine he'll be popping along.
Yeah.
I mean, I was with him on Thursday and we were all good and that sort of stuff. We went to Warhammer World and had a bit of a jolly. It was rather good.
Rather good.
Larissa's pumping for the watchcullet for the stream heroes. Yes, if you do a PayPal tip during a watchcullet live stream, obviously you get a bit of a shout out. Your name goes on the screen. I need to pick your brains on that actually.
Wait, what? Are you picking my brains?
Not yours.
Oh.
AW Reviews saying, so 48 later and the river has finally nearly cured. Last 10th is still hard gel, but getting there. It'll be environmental. AW Review messaged me about his acrylic water effects not curing after 24 hours, and I just said, just leave it. It will cure. You know what I mean? Give it a longer break. And it just sounds like it takes a little while for these. Good to see you. Salute. Cheers, Matt. Sorry I couldn't join the big meetup. Had to table pack up stand trade and to break down. Oh, mate, don't worry about it. Salute was manic. I had a right palaver at Salute. I went round, did all my filming, all that sort of stuff. Then I was going round, I did all my photos. Then I looked at my photos and I realised my camera wasn't focusing properly. So began the charge round to Salute to take as many photos. Yeah, now I was getting it focusing properly. Yeah, as possible before it died. Yeah, because obviously I was using my phone for photos. So I've come to the decision, yeah, that I need a proper camera. Now I don't know what are good cameras and what's affordable. I am usually, I just don't know about cameras, So
I do.
What good makes cameras for, photographing terrain and that sort of stuff? Dave Taylor knew about the glitter and has taken a photo of it to put in the book. Willow, Gary's saying, Willow, I have my goatee dyed blue, red or purple and blue. So he actually dyes his beard.
Purple and blue.
Purple and blue?
Yeah.
You're not dyeing mine. I like mine white.
Wait, can you try and do a galaxy?
A galaxy?
Yeah, because then you can walk around and people will think that your face is
Unicorns have clearly been in your trenches. Most definitely. Most definitely.
My life is complete when...
Hey buddy,
when
how we doing?
In a trench.
Yeah, so yeah, cameras. I need a decent camera. Now obviously me and Dave came to see me because we're talking about me doing a book, a terrain book. Really?
Yeah, you already knew about it.
You already knew about it, didn't you?
Secret.
Hey, can you imagine if Dad gets a book? Yeah.
And my face is right in the middle of it.
Would you like your face in my book?
Yes.
Would you?
Yeah, like literally just me doing... Wait, are you actually gonna...
Yeah, let me show you. Watch. Would you like your face in my book?
Yes.
Wah! You're almost in my book then.
No, can you do it again? I want to be in your book.
I'm not going to slap your face in the middle of a book. But no, watch it. I'm sure I can sneak a photo of Willow in the book if I do one, if it happens. You know what I mean? There's no guarantees. It's looking good. Yeah.
No, I mean like bang on the cover. You just see my face like.
You'll be mentioned in the book.
How many times?
It'll be dedicated to you. Right. No, you want a DSLR camera, digital self-loading rifle.
I need the viewer's opinion on something.
Camera, Canon or Nikon would be good. Go for. I have a preference for Canon. Yeah. What you call it? Oh, what's your fun, baby? There you go. All my all my camera kit is Canon. So I'd rather stick with it. I don't know if it makes any difference. Yeah, I've seen that with some of the some of the modern cameras, you can actually film video on them. You know what I mean? And they have audio inputs and stuff like that. And so I would imagine they use some sort of the similar sort of imaging set as this. But I've heard that mentioned. Yeah. Book, I'd buy that for $1. So would I. Be dirt cheap at $1. Hey, Tam, best people to speak to are the ones who do the photos for the gaming mags. The issue is the ones who do for the gaming mags are top-end professional photographers. And I've looked at cameras that I've seen them use, and they're like 4 figures. Yeah, now, my car isn't even 4 figures. Yeah, so... I reckon you should do a Where's Wally type thing with a face. Yeah! I like that.
Put my face in the middle of all of the
Digital.
terrain.
Don't start the Nikon Canon debate. There's a debate? Really? I never thought cameras would be controversial. I mean, you know, we avoid politics and, you know, all that sort of stuff on this show because, you know, this is where we come to get away from it. But I never thought we'd get into some sort of debate over camera types. Yeah. Digital single lens reflex.
Have you tried this one?
ePhoto's best cameras. Go on then.
Oh no, I'm just...
What are you looking at? Good cameras. You've just searched good cameras. Here you go, Dad, there's one. Thanks for your extensive research,
I'll go
darling.
on shopping and try and find one for you. What sort are you trying to
Henry
find?
Hyde would be a good person to ask for advice. Henry Hyde, who's he?
Do you want a Sony, a Polo? What sort do you want?
Canon.
Okay, I'll type them in now.
Canon.
Good cameras, Canon.
Canon's G7Xs. What's a Canon G7X? Canon G7X. Let's have a look, eh? So yeah, I'm looking at, you know, because if I do this book, the other thing, yeah, is I'm going to need some decent photos for it. I don't want to be taking them on my phone. Right, okay. Yes, Canon and Nikon are head to head. They really are fans. Right, okay, so it's a bit of a fan thing. Alright then. Hey, Gaz. My mate uses one of those old school wet palette cameras. I don't recommend it. Great pics though. Wet palette cameras? What's a wet palette camera?
But you like put water on the end and it's one of them that does the water effect.
Oh, right, okay. There's a debate on everything nowadays. Henry was the editor of Miniature War Games. I wonder if I should ask Dave. He was the editor of War Games Illustrated. I'm a photographer, by the way. Right, Dan. Oh, yeah, of course you are, Dan. It's not the body that matters, it's the lens. Major arguments for you. Oh, right, okay. It's getting far too technical.
Even I can
What have I done?
that.
What have I done? Tell you what, Wills. Dad hasn't got a brew. Yeah? Dad's going to get himself a brew. Oh, that's a nice one. How much is it?
I'll get the price now.
You won't even... That's not 1 million. Read out what it is. What is it?
Oh, 1,099. Do you
What?
want to buy a camera for 1,099?
Carrots? Pound. Units. Remember your units.
Guys, should we buy this? Wait, let me ask.
You don't go showing your phone on the internet.
Why not?
Because they might have notifications and it might have private stuff on, okay, darling?
Okay.
Okay, so you see that screen, they don't. Alright, darling?
Okay.
Internet rules. You gotta raise them, you know. They've got to learn these things.
So they're not allowed to see a Canon Pro?
You can tell them, yeah. And Dad sometimes shows photos off his phone, but Dad has to manage his
What if I turn my
notifications.
notification
No, you're not
off?
showing your phone. Just don't, okay?
Oh, okay.
Hard rule, right? Loctite versus Gorilla Glue. Go. PVA. I'm in the PVA camp. Definitely.
PVA for life! It helps you make slime better. Pro tip.
Pro tip. Right, I've got 3 terrain questions so far.
Could I try and
You guys
answer
better step it up. Very quickly, let's check if we have had any... Oh, we've had a couple of channel donations.
Bye-bye!
We've had...
Oh,
Gaz and Odin have paid their dues. Thank you, buddies. Right. Come on.
can I type it in?
Okay, click that box, yeah?
Yeesh.
Okay, you got to write Odin.
Any caps?
Yeah. No. Double D, H-I-N. No message, but he's paid his quid dues. Thank you, buddy. And then we've got... Oh, another one.
I want to make it look fancy tonight.
We've got 5 from our Gaz. No,
Five?
don't make it look fancy. All right, exclamation mark at the end. Well done. Space. Yeah. Next one is Gaz B. So, yeah, Z, space for the B. And then an exclamation mark. No, capital B.
No capital B?
Yeah. Okay, and then we've got one more, Wills.
I want to sit on your knee so I can type
Sit on me,
better.
jump on then.
Yee-hee.
Right, any message? thanks as always, irons in the fire. Yeah? So, you're going to have to put irons in the fire.
How do you spell that?
Okay. I-R-O-N. Now, Andy, look what you've done.
Iron.
Go on, you can saw it. Yeah. Irons in the fire. Well done. Exclamation mark. Thanks, Noah.
So do I click refresh now?
So we are £8.50 towards our camera goal, whatever the camera goal is going to end up being. Because that's what I want to save this money on, because I really need a decent camera.
How do I?
This isn't working anymore, like I say. Really? All we need to finish the show off now is a bare-chested Corbin. The lesser spotted bare-chested Corbin.
Yeah, you can go make a brew. I'll run the live show.
Willow, don't make it look fancy. People will expect more from your dad otherwise. Exactly. I like how you've double spaced. Well done.
Dad, can you get me a cup of tea?
Hey, Callum, can I get you... Do you think I'm going to leave you, alone in charge of a live stream?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah?
No.
But you said you would.
No.
Yeah?
No, actually it's illegal.
How is it?
Because it's against YouTube's terms and policies.
Yeah, but it's your... I've already looked up on this. It's your account, but I can go on it as long as the adult is in it once.
You've been really working on this, haven't you?
Bruh.
Bra.
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 Right, well, okay.
Catch me outside, how about that?
You did not just tell me that to cash me outside.
How about that?
You did not just say that to me.
Catch me outside, how about that? Yeah, I did.
And what have you got to say for yourself? Sorry.
Wait, how is that bad?
Sorry, Dad.
Sorry, Dad. Even though I don't know what I said wrong.
Well, if you don't know, you shouldn't say it. Okay?
That's a meme! A meme!
Just because it's a meme or a mimi, okay?
No, Mimi is my friend.
No, it says me. So it's a mimi, not a meme.
Yeah, she tells me to call her Mimi when I know it's M-I-M-I.
Mine.
Yeah, my.
Minnie.
Minnie Mouse!
Okay, right, calm down. Right, you're getting too excited for this show now. You're distracting us.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. She's calmed down. Have you had much sugar before the show?
Yeah.
Why, what do you have?
You know when I went to Dom's, I may have got one of them bags and filled it with sprinkles. And started chugging it.
Right.
Most daughters do own their dads. I own you. Bruh.
Don't. Right. Daddy time now. Come here, you, and give me a love. Come here. Give me a squeeze.
After I didn't need to do a debate on something.
Right. It is bedtime now, young lady.
Okay.
Come on, say goodnight to YouTube.
Night night. Wait, Dad,
Yeah.
can I tell you something?
Very quickly, can you show YouTube something? Go on.
No, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Do you like this one?
Yes.
Do you like this one more?
No.
Do you like this one more?
Yes.
KK.
Bedtime, not bracelet making time, young.
I'm not even going to make a bracelet.
What are you going to make?
A scrapbook.
Oh, right. Young lady, I love you, darling. Good night. God bless.
We didn't even get to answer all of the questions.
Don't lay in the guilt trip on me. You've hijacked the first 15 minutes of the show. That's as long as you get. You know the rules. Catch yourself bloody back to bed, young lady. Go. Wrecked.
You didn't wreck.
Go. Zip it. I've got a whole bag of... Here for you.
Okay. Wee!
Go on. Love you, darling.
I can wreck you better. Boy. No.
Night, darling. Oh. Like I say, all we need now is a bare-chested Corbin. Right. Sorry. No filter. Remember those days of youth. I can't believe she just said catch me outside. I think Willow just owned you, as the kids say. Oh, stop it, James. Good seeing you. Salute, mate. Any ideas for your Star Wars stuff? Yeah, I'm going Tatooine. Oh, here we go.
Sorry, I forgot to give my phone to put it on charge. Night-night.
Night-night. Also, I need to cut a battle mat in half. What you saying, my fam? You calm down, Ant. I should do that in a pirate voice based on what you on Salute. Any ideas for your Star Wars stuff? Loads. I put together my Star Wars models. Where's my Star Wars models? Oh, it's in there. Yeah, but I've been learning my rules. It's good. Yeah, me and Corbin have had a couple of games and we're quite enjoying it. It's a bit weird at first, but then you get into it, you know what I mean? And then after that, fine, absolutely fine. Let's bring that around a little that way. Yeah, we go. Hey, what happened to the show being cancelled? Dead simple. I had a jolly day on Thursday to Warhammer World, yeah, with Jace. Dropping the trenches off at Warlord and then nipping over to Warhammer World and having a bit of a jolly. I've set for the journey back. We were coming back from Derby to Stoke, which is a straight line. And somehow, Jace's sat-nav had decided that, we wanted to go via Wolverhampton as a waypoint. And anyone who knows the UK knows Wolverhampton is nowhere near. And as we were going, we were sort of like, is it diverting us around traffic or something like that? And it's like, it can't be diverting us around traffic. It's sending us directly in the opposite direction. Yeah. So, yeah. Long day, then I got back and a bit of family stuff going on, you know what I mean? Friday was a bit crazy, all over the place, nipping places, having things to be done and that sort of stuff. And I'm just waiting on results and that sort of stuff. And hopefully everything will be alright and, Mel will be here. Yeah, but anyway, enough about that. I didn't want to talk about that. Have you ever built a model airports? No, I haven't. Good to see you at Salute, Mel. Can't believe you remembered my quest for telegraph poles. It's surprising what Mel can remember. Say the slang the kids say out on the streets, especially in a crowded space. They'll love you. Any sign of Jace? Is he alright? I'll have to message him if he doesn't pop in. Oh, Gary. Oh, hope she's alright. See ya, Valeria. Thank you, Larissa. No, not Tonight Show. So yeah, why are there? There's scratch. There's. Is that my screen? Sorry, there's lines on my screen. Sorry, guys. Oh, how bizarre. Oh, it's part of the new bloody. Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about it. I thought the kids have been drawing on my computer screens. Right, I have 6 questions right now. Okay? Just 6 questions. So what I'm going to do is, I need a brew, because throat's a bit, you know what I mean? His show title hasn't been changed. What, is it still saying that it's cancelled? The show title? No, it shouldn't. Oh, for God's sake, let's refresh this. No, it doesn't say it's cancelled on here. You're starting to confuse me. Mel's easily confused. Right, today. I started a Hero Escape game. Nice. Oh, and by the way, thanks for the likes on my photos. No worries, bud. Ah, they have put diagonal lines on the chat window to show comments are being recorded. That's what it is. That was confusing. Hadn't been changed. No, what happened? It's weird. YouTube or XSplit that I use is when I launch stream, it can bounce it back to a previous live show title, which is why on a Sunday night it says I'm in the studio and that sort of stuff, and it gets a bit confusing. So I have to sort of jump on manually and rechange it, but it seems to be bouncing back. It's doing my head in. Absolutely doing my head in. Thanks, Callum. Any chance of a Doctor Who landscape? I think it's Doctor Who landscape. Could be any landscape. It's Doctor Who, isn't it? No lines here. Wanted that. Dude, Gary. Hope she's alright, mate. I thought I'd scratch my iMac screen as well while I'm moving it. So that's the lines are supposed to be there. Mel's all over the place at the minute, isn't he? Right, I'm going to get a very quick brew. We've currently got 7 questions. We will jump on the questions as soon as I'm back, okay? So, get those questions submitted. And let's get stuck into some terrain, yeah? I like that. Right, quick brew. I don't have a brew, baby. Drive on. Let the side down, you know. You're really letting the side down. I know. Right, Kez is making me a brew. Yeah, so I'll have a banana while I wait for it. As soon as the brews arrive, we will do the terrain questions. Now, whilst in the old Warhammer world, I did pick something up. Yeah. Ooh. This is a book, yeah, on the Warhammer Exhibition Centre and the dioramas in the Exhibition Centre. Yeah. Now, obviously, copyrights and all that stuff, so I'll give you a quick peek, but that's about it. Yeah. Oh, and it's just full of lovely stuff like that. I mean, I wish I could show you, but legally I can't. Do you know what I mean? The exhibit, oh, it's beautiful. Technically, I can't even show you the photos I've taken. I've taken probably about 400 photos in focus. Yeah? But, if you get a chance to go to Warhammer World, even if you're not into Warhammer, go and see the exhibition if you're into terrain. It is well worth it. Did you bump into the man mountain called Templar's Crusade at Salute? Yeah, actually, the man mountain was like me. Yeah, the man mountain had an early access pass, so we had a coffee before the show started. And it was lovely, no queues, sitting at the back there. Alright, guy, I hope she's alright, mate. Ah, right. It's a book, are you sure? I thought... Alright. What, no biscuits? Try and eat a little bit healthier, to be true with him. Long conversation. That won't matter or will matter. Don't know that. Even the displays in the foyer are amazing. Yeah. Yeah. The exhibition at Warhammer World is brilliant. I'll tell you what was really weird. Really weird. Hello, you.
Ta-da.
Dan's saying no biscuits. Gaz is.
Do you want biscuits?
I'll have
I
a
have
bit.
M&M cookies.
Do you really? Have one of your cookies?
Do you want M&M cookies?
Oh, yeah. Only one. Right. Welcome back, bud. So no, what do you call it? Where was it? What was I about to say then? Yeah, so funny thing. Okay. Why, thank you, my love. I still want my top back. It's mine. It's my terrain shooter top. You're not keeping it for work.
I know.
I don't care what you rub. And Oz, no. Don't even look at it. Oh, you looked out there, didn't you, Oz? Come out of the kitchen where the Maltesers were because you thought you'd get a cookie. And now Mum's gone back in the kitchen and shut the door. So you're not getting a cookie. You've missed out on Maltesers. Oh, he loves Maltesers. Britain is huge. Brian's huge, isn't he? Yes, he is. Did you manage to buy anything in the end at Salute? When I last saw you, you were retaking all your photos, this time in focus. Yeah, and I managed to get about 3/4 of the way round before my camera died. Which is why we were looking at a new camera, because I need a new camera. I can't carry on with the phones. Yes, I did buy some stuff at Salute. Okay. And I bought a couple of bits and bobs. Yeah, mainly some Green Stuff World molds, because I wanted to have a play, and there's a Rivet one there. I bought some other stuff as well, didn't I? I'm sure I did. I just don't know where I put it. Yeah. And the other thing was, right at the end of the show, I realised that I went to Salute, yeah, and I took £100 with me as spending money, like my blowing money for the day. But treat myself for something. I don't normally spend that much at shows. Yeah, but it's Salute. And I've gone round, and by the end of the day, so I'd spent about £20 of it. And, you know, I got interested in Legion. And we went hunting for a Legion box, and I found one. Right at the end of the show. I mean, literally as we're walking towards the door. After, it's 5 o'clock, and the stewards are already telling people it's 5 o'clock, get out. Yeah. And I found this, and I'm looking at this Legion box, and it was £72. Yeah, and the stall itself was quite close to the exit doors, and I could just remember looking out and going, it's a bit, you know, I can't drop that, you know what I mean, with bills and everything, yeah. I said, no. And I walked, and I got halfway from the stall to the exit door before I was like, flock it, run back, give me Legion. And I literally ran out with a big box of Legion. So yeah, that's where I bought a Salute. How do you do it all? How do I do it all? I have no idea. I just click buttons. Which exhibition stood out to you the most? I'll tell you what. There were some beautiful ones, in all honesty. Yeah. Not Dave Taylor's, Dave Marshall's. Yeah, the Spanish Fort. Okay, this is going to... Not the easiest way. Yeah, for me to do. In fact, can I? Right. Let me try something a bit technical. Yeah. How am I going to do this? I could do it that way, couldn't I? And if I went to where? Salute 2018. Okay, I can do it that way. Right, next job. How do I, this is going to be a little bit strange, folks. Yeah, go to desk cam, and then that's this webcam up here. Just ignore that for a second. Add source, screen capture. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Okay, that's going to be a bit rough and ready, isn't it? Yeah. Stretch it out a little bit more. Move it to there, say, just there. Yeah, we need to rise that one up. I hadn't planned this, but since you want to see it, we might as well do it. Right. Turn that one off. YouTube camera. Right. Yeah, so that one's up. And then we need one more of the YouTube chat viewer, yeah. Yeah, we're alright. Quick skip. You mucking about with XSplit? Yeah, I am mucking about with XSplit. Right, shall we have a quick peek through them? Yeah, I've cleaned out most of the ones that are not in focus. Yeah, this table. See, this is an Evans table. That was beautiful. I think, I'll hold the questions for a while, guys. We'll have a quick, brief tour of Yeah. Mel tries something technical. Suddenly the world loses internet access. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but this was an Evans table. Beautiful work. Yeah. I think it was Blood and Plunder he was playing. Yeah, this was another nice setup. Now, you see, now I'm seeing them on these screens. These photos don't look as bad as they did on my screen. But I've got quite big screens. So as long as people aren't watching the Salute video on really big screens, I should get away with it. Yeah, but I really like that monastery. Lovely setup, this one. The details in the middle. No worries, Ant. No worries at all. Yeah, this was another one. This was a huge another setup with a really long pier. But what really got me was the cobbles. All the cobbles, yeah, they did individual cobbles, made a mould, and they made this little sheet thing they could basically roll down. So look at all the cobble work on that. And there you got the ship. Nice one, Gary. And the guy's going up. Yeah, standard Greenfield. Blurred. Yeah. This is another table where I really like the watch of the little village. Mel, don't divide by 0. Yeah. Listen, guys, you cool for... You want to wander through these? We up for this? I can jump on the train questions afterwards. We've got plenty of time. Yeah. But lovely little detail. What I liked about this one, yeah, was how... Instead of going for individual scatter bases with a couple of buildings and perhaps a patch, what they've done is they basically bit the bullet. They made a little village model, but they pulled all that little detail in onto the base. Now, normally when you base a model, you have about ½ an inch around the base. If it's like one of these huts, yeah, you'd have ½ an inch around the base to put a couple of tufts on, maybe some flowers. But by doing it with this setup, they've actually given themselves, if you look in sort of like the back, the middle and sort of the back between the two huts, so much room for detail. Yeah, which means you can really pop the detail up, and it's protected as well because it's sort of sheltered within the building, so it's not going to get knocked or anything, or knocked by game, please. Yeah, blurred. You see why I need this camera, guys. If you'd like to help me get this camera, remember the PayPal link is down below. Yeah, because I've got it. If I'm going to do more shows and bring you more tables, and I'm going to bring you a book, I need to have bloody better photos than that. Yeah, they're models. We're not interested in models. Yeah, more models. Standard Greenfield. Am I going back? Oh, I'm going backwards. That's why. They are. All right, some lovely little tables here. Yeah, these are 2x2 demo tables. I don't know who the kits are by, but it looks like they've been given a spray with a textured paint if you're looking at it and just dry brushed. Lovely little demo tables though. Yeah, these are cardboard put togethers. Yeah, on this map, it's an aerial game. Yeah, but I just really liked the aerial map, you know, as a battle map. I think of all the battle mats you can possibly ever get, yeah, to play out, these are the very best battle mats for games, you know what I mean? And that's an eagle with some dwarves on it. This is Spitfire, I think. Yeah, for Pantelhurst, Rob Alderman's game. And that's the only kid, yeah, that I got a photo of, yeah. And I told him I'm going to put him on YouTube and make him famous if it was okay with his dad standing next to him. And his dad said yes, so he had a big grin on his face. So there you are, lad. Yeah, you're on YouTube. Yeah, Dave Taylor, check this one out. And some folks just like to admire the work of these folks. Aaron's saying essentially the shutter speed is not fast enough with the available light. Yeah, Wickerman. Yeah, if you're wondering, Wickerman, I think you can buy him from Ainsty Castings as a resin piece. Yeah, and then Palisades and a little bit of a roundhouse. Yeah, that's the trees. I think he got from a specialist model maker. They're beautiful but very fragile, he says, but they are beautiful. They do work nice. Yeah. Oh, this is Andy Singleton's. Yeah, and if you look, yeah, there is the ever. In fact, I'm going to bloody zoom it. No. How do I zoom? Yeah. There he is, the happy chap himself. Oh, Andy, of all the times, of all the photos in all the world, Andy Singleton, yeah. Do you know what? That sitting pose with that look is quite common in quite a few of my photos. And, yeah, in other news, if we go up here, yeah, do you think Carl's lost his eyes? Or he's just blinking? Yeah, I had a good night with those guys on the Friday night. Yeah, but this is their table. It's a few Brits and a podcast, I think it is. Yeah, that present the table. I'm a patron of theirs, believe it or not. Yeah, lovely little Bolt Action podcast. But this table, I saw the water for it on the Bolt Action forum. And although it's just a simple job, I mean, it is just literally they've gone in with an airbrush and some paints. You know, there's no real water effects on it other than the gloss coat. But the colours they'd used, oh, they were just beautiful. Yeah, and it's little details done well. You know what I mean? That's what matters. Little details done well do beautiful things. As if you were Decker, you'd just tell the computer enhance. And for those of you in east of England, Ainsty will be a decent show in Norwich on the 6th of May. Nice. Any with palm trees. Bloody loads with palm trees. Did you see who painted the miniatures? I don't know who painted the eagle. Yeah, but this table, beautiful. Absolutely. These photos and the videos, yeah. I'm sort of stealing the thunder, but I know, to be honest, most of my keenest fans, most of my keenest followers and subscribers, jump on the live show. So I don't mind giving you guys a quick peek because, the full video with the video of the tables and me talking about them and, all the photos and that sort of stuff. And, it's coming out soon. And that's the one I'll get seen by lots. But, yeah, lovely table. I see what I mean about the colours. Beautiful. Wild West Town. Nice little church there. Yeah. Simple desert table, preformed terrain. Yeah, a couple of 2x2s. These were nice. Love those corn stacks. Yeah. And teddy bear fur. Got to get back into that. I can't remember who did this one, but someone in my comments will know. I have been told, but I've forgotten. But this was for Blood Red Skies. And it was amazing. Yeah, it was a huge carrier. I mean, it's an airplane game, so it was the only terrain on the table, but loved it. Absolutely loved it. This was a bolt action setup. Bolt action guys again. Yeah. Pat Smith, is it? Yeah. Wrote Setting the Scene. I recognise the terrain out of it. Love that photo. Yeah, I've seen them. I better give you a few seconds to have a look at the good ones. Thank you, Matt. Willow nicked my random platypus dice. How long have we been showing pictures? About 5-10 minutes, mate. Yeah. This was Plascraft stuff, but I really like the colours on the mountains. Oh, yeah, I've got some photos. Plascraft, they do pre-printed EPVC terrain. So it's good for watching your terrain and for cutting up for bases. Yeah, more Plascraft stuff. Yeah, sort of a menagerie of interesting stuff on that one. Yeah, this was the Swiss Family Robinson. You had to make your way up the beach. Look at that for a pirate. I don't know who he is, but, you know, credit where it's due. Lovely bit. Yeah, unfocused again. Don't worry, I've got other ones that are in focus further on. Well, did you want another dice? No, I'm alright. Why not Terrain Tutor Tatooine next year? Would be great advertising for the book. I'm not sure. We'll leave plans for next year for later. Wolsung. This was a nice one. Yeah. I can't show you all the photos because there was only a few in focus and the other ones are further on in the gallery, in the folder, if you know where. I went back and retook them. Yeah, but it was a really nice one. Don't know what they were playing. Dave Marshall again. And his scrap heaps. Very nice, you know what I mean? Knights of Dice terrain. That's Viv stuff. Beautiful stuff. Basic encampment, basic table. Wish that was it, but that was in focus. Another one that was quite nice. Yeah, I love the little details with the wood indicating where the paths are. You know what I mean? Greenfield. Doesn't get more Greenfield than that, does it? This was the RAF Association. Yeah, they went all out on their table this year. I thought it was genius. Playing tank battles around toy boxes on a playmat. Another really nice table. Yeah. This one should be a bit familiar to you. Recognise it? I had that playmat. Me too. This is Annie's. Bad Squiggo Games. A table, I know it's out of focus, and a table, well, in all honesty, wasn't much. In all fairness, Annie. Yeah. But, rabbit in a tank. Or is that a hare? That's a hare, isn't it? Yeah, that's a hare, not a rabbit. Hare in a tank. Love it! I don't know who this was. What does it say? Thunderchrome at the back up there? Thunderchrome 1 or something? On that leaflet? But it's just so vivid and cool. I was like, yeah, I like that. You see so much MDF's terrain at War Games show that when you see things with curves, yeah, and I'm not talking about the ladies, although in all fairness, yeah, really like how we are getting such an influx of women into the hobby. You know, I've been going to Salute for a couple of years now, and at the start, when I first started going, you used to see like partners looking like they were being dragged around, a couple of them, but there was genuinely a massive interest. Yeah, a lot of female people. Like this, you know how this sounds. I don't mean it to sound how it sounds, but the amount of women at Salute this year was far greater. Yeah, and they seemed far more actually interested in the games themselves rather than being the partner of a person who was interested in the games. So really, I was really pleased about that. Yeah, but anyway, as we say, but those aren't the curves that I really like at War Game shows. It's the curves in the terrain, because you see that much MDF stuff. It's always straight line. Yeah. Lovely look. See what I mean? Who are these? Thunderchrome. Yeah, that's my focusing again. Nice pluck foam table, but the guy who was running this was running that ship on a Kickstarter. Can't remember where it was. I don't remember. This was another zombie table, and I'm looking at it, I'm going... yeah, you can see how many photos made it of that table. I've got some more further on. Yeah, but I was looking at it and I was like, that's familiar. Yeah, and the guy said, followed your tutorials. Let's watch Mel stumble his way out of this. Stumble my way out of what? What have I done now? Yeah, another table, some lovely inbuilt trenches on it. I mean, basics 2x2 tiles, but I like the inbuilt trenches. Girl and Panzer game. Daleks. Dalek board. This was nice. I liked what they'd done with this. It was simple, you know what I mean? But it was really nice. Unit against the Daleks. Phil is the chap behind the pirate ship and table. Slug Industries. There you go, Slug Industries. They've got a Kickstarter on at the minute for the ship. So if you're after a pirate ship, go check it out. Curves, Mel, curves. Right. I didn't stumble my way out of that. I think I handled that quite well. I didn't offend anyone. Yeah, look. Yeah, Dan Random, yeah. Actually, they're not the curves I like. Yeah, it's curves at the hips. No, Mel, stop it. No, stop it. Kaz? Yeah? Love you. Do you know what? Come here.
I know what you're after.
No, woman, come here.
You just had a brew like 5 minutes ago.
Zip it. I was just having a conversation, yeah, about curves, yeah, on terrain. No, I just said, you know, I like curves, yeah, and I went, and then I turned around and I thought of...
Are you trying to say I'm fat? Are you trying to say I'm fat?
I can't even pay her a bloody compliment. I'm saying I fancy you, woman.
Oh, that's alright.
You sexy bugger. So back up, wind your neck in. Don't you do that. Bugger off. You handled it as well as could be expected. I thought I did. More risk with Kez, to be truthful. Right, let me do just check if there's any PayPals. Make sure we're not missing any. Oh, we've had one PayPal and a WhatsApp. Right, we've had a £5 from Callum. Thank you, buddy. It all going towards the camera fund, so in future I can bring you cleaner, sharper, in focus, photos. I know you get Patreon as well, but it's been a while since I've sent you some money. Have a pint on me, Mel. Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Cal. Right, let's get Callum on the screen and then... Oh, that one's a bit weird, isn't it? Yeah. There you go. Willow did a better job. Your daughter is definitely not listening behind the door, is she? No, I know she's in bed. I can hear my kids above my head. That's where their bedrooms are. Yeah, Willow's is there and Corbin's is there, so I know when they're out of bed and moving. I think he recovered from that one well. Which one? The one with you or the one with with Kez? So thank you, Callum. Thank you, buddy. It is appreciated. I think that brings me up to about, yeah, by the time, little bits of fees and that sort of stuff, we're on about £12 for the camera fund. So we are on the way. Yeah, I will get decent photos. Me and the wife met playing a D&D game. Nice one. Yeah, we will get to the questions as well. So let's get cracked on with some of these photos. Yeah, that was a nice table. This one was Jerusalem Crusades table, in the name of God. This was by the South London Warlords, the guys who actually run Salute. Yeah, bit of a cheeky Citadel castle with some Renegdra additions there. Yeah, this was a guy who was doing, not in focus obviously, this is a guy who was doing, what do you call it, dioramas in a box. And they were really nice. They're 3D inside the box, if you know what I mean. The one with Kez. I thought I handled the one with Kez rather well. Kez? Yeah? Have a brew!
Are you kidding?
Hey, Ned. Yeah. Callistra Hex stuff. Jungle table with palm trees. Must be why they're out of focus. Some interesting pieces on this one. More Hex terrain, Blood and Bridges. This one was quite interesting. Yeah. This one, they'd taken a Hex board game and turned it into a miniatures game. Yeah, so whereas they'd normally have a board with hexes on. Are you still waiting for this cookie? Sit. Go on. Yeah. So anyway, what they've done is basically where you have a board game with hexes, they'd expanded it up, and you know, oh. Basic Greenfield, nice one. I thought that was cool. This stuff was wicked. Laser Terrain Company. I got an interview with them as well for the video, so that'll be good. Yeah, an airfield. This was Bill's table. They were really nice. More Hex. Ice fields. Hab block. Oh yeah. Dave Marshall's fort. And I think, do you know what? I think I'm going to leave it at that. You got to leave some teas, haven't you? You know what I mean? It's alright. She won't pass YouTube. I'm safe on this side. Love you. Don't. What was that, darling? She won't appear on YouTube. So, I'm going to leave the rest of the photos for now, I think, because I could spoil the salute video for you by just simply plodding through them all. So, you've probably seen the first couple of rows, to be truthful. We get the mirror, Mel. We see her in the mirror. Don't tell her that. Right. And your grey hoodie. Oh. Always leaving wanting more, Mel. Yeah. Were there UV lights on the laser cut table to get that lighting effect? No, LEDs underneath. Don't kill him. We need him. Right. Some of you have asked terrain questions, so we better get stuck into those, hadn't we? Yeah, because it's not fair to ask terrain questions and me just look at pictures all night. Because that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. When's the next videos? Tomorrow, hopefully, if I can finish off this salute editing, get it rendered, I can get one up tomorrow, and then there'll be another one. I'm in the studio on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday this week. Yeah, so I'll also be filming terrain tutorials and that sort of stuff. I'm doing some Legion stuff. Just a quick bit for me and Corbin. Night nerd. Right, right, let's shut that. I need the need for speed. Your photo was like mine. Right. Let's do these questions. I've only got 8, so we should be alright, to be truthful. I can do this. Spitfire Pilots asking, hello Mel, I'm currently making a diorama for World War II setting. I've made the roads out of papier-mâché using lollipop sticks for height, etc. My question is, what's the best way about making urban ruins? Enjoying the channel, mate. Keep up the good work. Were you looking mainly at either foam or foam board? Okay. One is mountain board, and it's quite good for what you call it, for 28mm stuff. The other one is polystyrene foam, and basically it's whatever you want to sort of, whatever size, yeah, with what you're trying to do. If you have a look on my channel, yeah, there's a playlist called Terrain Techniques, Buildings and Ruins. Yeah, in there you'll find loads of videos on doing all of the urban ruins sort of stuff. Yeah, so you'll find what you're looking for in there. Right, next question. Jimmy T. Hi Mal, how would you make a fire? As in a scatter base with burning debris or diorama with a diorama with a campfire. I think when you're doing fires, you can either sculpt them, yeah, you know, like the flames sort of things out of putty, yeah, or you can do the smoke effects with wire wool or clump foliage or something like that. Yeah, they're relatively easy. It's just a matter of spraying them and then, you know, dry brushing them with various colours and that sort of stuff. Or you can flick over to the flickering LED way, you know what I mean, and get the little flickering tea lights that they use. You can buy them around about Halloween time for flickering candles. Yeah, and embed that in your terrain to give the glowy flickeringness. The one thing I've noticed about the tea candle lights is they're good, but they need to be put somewhere dark to get the effect. And what I mean by that is, if you put them on the inside of a building so it looks like the fire's on the inside and the smoke coming out and that sort of stuff, it looks quite good. But if they're more open, they get drowned out by the light around them. Yeah, so it really depends on, if you're going to do a burning debris or a burning building, I'd probably go with the flickering effect. If I'm doing a campfire, the flickering light's going to be lost anyway, so I'd probably just go with like the clump foliage effect for the smoke. Right. Next question. Question 3. Bill in Iowa. Got a good recipe for a wash made of black ink and alcohol. What do you mean? Well, it's kind of the recipe, black ink and alcohol. Yeah. I'm not a big fan, yeah, of using the inks and alcohols, to be truthful. You know, I'm a water and acrylic guy, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, but there is no real recipe. Are you talking about a ratio? It doesn't really matter. You've only got 2 components, and basically one of them's just a carrier medium until it evaporates. Yeah. Hey, Diggy. So it's a bit odd to answer that one, Bill. Right. Tube driver. What kind of back and sideboards would you use to finish off a piece to give it a backdrop or protection if it was a diorama piece? I have a train set and I'm wondering if balsa wood would be better than thick cardboard to paint as a blue sky. Looking for 4 foot by 8 foot by 4 foot size. I wouldn't recommend either cardboard or for that size. Yeah, it's not really sturdy. I'd be looking at timber, mate, to be perfectly honest, at that sort of size. I mean, you probably something like 9mm MDF or something like that for a backdrop. And the sides. If you look at, I suppose it depends on the height. I mean, I'm thinking, do you want an 8 foot by 4 foot backdrop piece? But you're probably saying it's an 8 foot by 4 foot board, and you're looking at the sideboards and the backboard for it, which are probably only going to go up about a foot. So I'd still go with the MDF, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, Gary's saying don't use balsa, you want ply or MDF. That's what I use for my model railways. Yeah. Right, next question. Callum, do you have Instagram? Do I have Instagram? I think I've got Instagram. I don't think I use it. I've had a good search for you, but nada. You should set one up, as it's a great place for you to share your work. If you need a hand, let me know and I'll happily set it up for you. I think I've got Instagram. I think I have. I just haven't got around to use it. It's a bit like Twitter. I keep trying, but I never really get there. Story of my life, that. Instagram. Lots of people are following me. Who am I? I haven't set up my terrain tutor Instagram one. Wait 1 second. No, I am going. Hey ho, looks like I've sorted that. Another job. Are you all done with the medieval build? Not even close. Right, next question, because we're flying through these. Right, 6. Anton, Legion, why did you pick it? Why did you pick it up? Are you also going urban or the wastes? Why did I pick Legion up? I don't know, to be truthful. Yeah, I think probably because Corbin likes his Star Wars games. You know, we play a lot of X-Wing. And he'd mentioned it to me. Probably because I had a bit of end of show, I wanted to buy something for me, a treat, you know what I mean? Because I just bought more stuff I bought prior to that was all pretty much channel stuff. Like, oh, I want this for the channel. Oh, I want this for the channel. Legion was very much mine. You know what I mean? Right. So yeah, and I'm probably going to go Tatooine to start off with. Howling Hank? No, first time poster, long time follower from Japan. Nice. Have you done any terrain work that's specifically for smaller scales? 1/300th or 3mm miniatures? I haven't. I keep meaning to get round to it, like lots of things, but I have a love of 28mm. It's because of me chunky fingers. Oh. That's bad. Right. Last question. The Mannix. Hi Mel. How do I change my OCD-ish brain to build irregular terrain bases and structures? I find it hard to make natural shapes for my basing my terrain pieces. What's the best to overcome this sort of problem? It can be challenging, to be truthful. Yeah. I struggled with this at the start, you know. And I always think the best way of doing them is to pretend you're slightly drunk. Okay? It gives you a little waviness to your lines and that sort of stuff. And your bases and that sort of stuff come out more interesting that way. It's quite often when you're doing when I'm doing like my pre-cuts, when I'm shaping a rock face. So if I'm going to shape a rock face out of foam, yeah, well obviously you start to bevel, before you even go in and do all your little detailing, you get it the rough shape. And what you can do quite easily is you can be quite uniform with that. And it leaves it sort of a uniform cliff. So I sort of go along and I'm a bit wobbly on it, like I'm a bit drunk. Yeah, and it just comes out so much better. Yeah, so pretend you're a little bit drunk when you're drawing your lines, mate. Don't try and be perfect. Hammer it a few times, and then once you get a few shapes you like, use them as templates for a future one, so you're not always struggling with it. And that was the questions. I'm going to nail questions on the head now. Oh, need to enable scroll on that. Callum's off the screen. Okay. No, that's fade. Scroll. There we go. There we are. You do have a look of old Ben Kenobi. What do you mean, Ant? What do you mean, sir? Right, shut that down. That's all good. There we go. Right. Right, so let me pull up my chair. Oh, we got last 10-15 minutes, see us out. The OCD brain one is a tough one. You have to give away the project the second you think it's done. Don't give yourself an opportunity to go back and work more. It will get a bit easier. Yeah, there is that. What's the line? Finish, not perfect. Yeah, the idea that no, you've got to draw a line under it. You can carry on and carry on and carry on trying to get things perfect, but you won't. Yeah, you just won't. You know what I mean? So you have to sort of like specifically draw a line on a project at times. One of the things that I've been trying to do a lot of lately, especially with the trench builds, was get messier with my painting. You know what I mean? Not be as precise. Because I'm a little bit like that. I like, you know, my painting to be right and clean and that sort of stuff. And quite often you get actually better effects by it being messy. So I found myself with the trenches specifically, you know, being a bit messy, you know, with the paints, knowing that the washes are going to blend it all in, yeah, and it's going to come out fine. Mel, please review this week's schedule again. This week's schedule is quite simple. Monday, Tuesday, salute video. Thursday, live show. Another terrain video, probably Friday. Yeah, if you're a patron, you'll have another salute video on Tuesday. If you're on the channel, it's probably going to be next Tuesday when you see that, or maybe the weekend. But videos Thursday night, I will be in the studio. Kaz? Yeah? There's no reason why I can't be in the studio on Thursday night, is there? No. I should be in the studio on Thursday night. Yeah, so that should be absolutely fine. Don't know what I'll be working on, to be truthful. Yeah. So yeah, there is content. I've just had some personal things I've been dealing with, and hopefully, you know, they'll be dealt with next week, and we can just draw a line under the past few weeks, and I can just get on. Yeah. So stick with me. Yeah. It's not that for once. Well, typically that's so we get something else. Anyway, enough of that. Oh, Right. Go on, if you've got any more terrain questions for me, Popsicles, yeah, we'll save the document. Ask them in the comments. Mel's in a chatty mood. Let's chat. Quickly check my phone. Feet up on the desk. Right, not missing anything. All good. No comments in the chat then. Right, okay. Just paint terrain like you do minis. Oh, Gaz, you can shut up. Just realised that Mel looks like the Hornblower and Downton Abbey actor Paul Copley. Do I? Can you outline your medieval vid plan after thatched roofs? There's various things such as palisades, woodland daub techniques. Yeah, I've actually split up the sort of medieval, yeah, into different sections, and we're going to be starting with Dark Age. So we're going back to the sort of Iron Age time, round houses, long houses, burrows, that sort of stuff. That's where we're going. We'll probably end up with a bit of a hill fort, and that will be a mini medieval series. We're then going to go into is it early age and then mid age? So the specific periods within what you call it. Kez sent me a link, yeah, with them all broken down. But that's where we're going. But the first one, yeah, is going to be the Dark Age sort of series. So you're talking Iron Age stuff. The reason being is when I looked at the medieval series and I looked at everything that we were looking at doing, yeah, the series would have gone on for years with the amount of videos that would have to cover all the changes. Because I mean, you'd be talking from basically, you know, literally earth huts all the way to lead roofed castles. You know what I mean? And about 1,000 years of history, you know, and building design innovation. And it's just like, there's just no way I can do that. So what I've decided is to break that down into 3 more manageable chunks. Yeah, we'll slip other series in between. I try to keep on him, at least until he banishes me. Cat, you're like my mother hen keeping me in line, my love. What's the way to get realistic cracked ground, similar to how soil salinity affects ground? Put down a wet slodge of something like filler, or, you know, I normally use filler. Heavy water content, blast it with a heat gun. Yeah, it'll lose its volume quickly, the earth will retreat from each other and it'll give a cracked earth effect. Hunt for me on YouTube. I guess I'm the rowdy sister. Calm down, Larissa. There's all sorts of conversations going on. Right, yeah, but I don't even know what I was talking about. Later, Rudy. So, yes. Yay, made it on time. Not exactly. Right, we've got about 5 minutes left until I wrap this up. Yeah, because I can hear my bladder screaming at me. And I need a good night's sleep tonight. Mel, do you have an ETA on when we can expect it to start? No rush, buddies. It sounds like your mind needs to be out. Should be. You'll be seeing videos next month for the medieval series, guys. Yeah, I've got a couple half filmed. I just need to get in and get them done. Yeah. Are you covering mainly Britain? I'm going for sort of mainly Northern European for the medieval stuff. Yeah, I realise there's medieval periods in different parts of the world, but architectural standards haven't changed drastically. So, I mean, if you look at, you know, say Arabian countries and stuff like that, yeah, building techniques haven't changed that much over time when you look rurally. Yeah, I mean, I'm damn sure I could probably look at some modern stuff and they're using the same techniques they were using 1,000 years ago. They're just adding a few breeze blocks and that sort of stuff. So it's a lot easier to cover other countries. The problem with Europe is the advancement of the changes over that whole medieval period means there's a lot of different styles. Do you want any 3D printed bits for your Legion board? Oh yes, Aunt, I do. Oh yes, I do. We shall talk later, my friend. Best way to resin pour river. Too long of a topic for a live stream, man. Depends on the resin you're using, all sorts of things. I've got videos in my water playlist on it though, if you're really desperate for info, mate. Video salute, Mel. Your take is important. Well, let me switch to... Is it Dashcam we were using? Yeah. Oh no, that's wrong. Shouldn't have done that. Huh? Oops. Is there anything there that was really iffy? Actually, no, there's nothing commercially sensitive there. Yeah, nothing sensitive. Yeah, so what was I doing? What was I about to show you? That's always the issue with screen share, isn't it? Right, what was I going to show you? Oh, yeah. Oh, it isn't even open. Never mind. Right, what am I doing? Why did I go off that screen for a I jumped across, didn't I? I am all over the place today, aren't I? Yeah, but Salute video is coming. It's a mammoth job. I've got to nip out and get some personal admin sorted in the morning, and then I'm spending pretty much all of tomorrow done until I can start the render and actually get it finished. Just let me load it up and here. Let me give you a bit of perspective on the salute video, okay? Not that one, that one. Yeah, this is my salute video editor. Yeah, if you know what I mean. Yeah, not full screen obviously, but if we go, this is literally an hour and a half there from there to there, and then if we come in here, this is why, yeah, the salute video takes so long. Now the issue is, yeah, took a day to do about that 45 minutes. Yeah, I've got another 45 minutes to go, and then over here I've got another hour and a half of all sorts of stuff. B-roll footage, interviews with people. Yeah, and so I've got an absolute ton of stuff. Yeah, with regards to the salute video. So I'm going to put tomorrow, yeah, aside for finishing the editing. And genuinely, I have no doubt that this video for salute is probably going to be at least 2 45-minute long videos, at least, unless I do some serious culling. Yeah. So we're just going to have to see. You're all over the place because your missus is standing nearby with a frying pan for the comments earlier. Nah. Farmer Boys. Hello there. YouTube's notifications are useless. First stream I've caught in a while. Dude. Shame. We're just wrapping it up. But you've had all week. I know I've had all week, but I've had other things on as well. I had a workshop day on Wednesday. I had some guy in the workshop for a workshop day. I had Dave Taylor here on Monday. Yeah, I was over in Warhammer World on on Thursday, and delivering the trenches on Friday. I had some personal admin, and then I needed the weekend away, and so editing. See you in 12 years. Yes. Yeah, editing takes an absolute age, and then the rendering takes ages as well. Not an easy job, done it for years. It's a hard job in all honesty, and it's not a job I enjoy. Yeah, but normally it isn't too bad for me. I can soldier through with videos and stuff like that because you know the way I film. I basically switch the cameras on and I talk and I roll, and so the cuts aren't too bad. The thing with salute is I'm literally moving from one table to another table, so I've got to cut out that movement from every single table, yeah, and then replace it with photos, yeah, of the table, and yeah. Anyone? Wait, you gave the trenches to GW? No, I gave them to Warlord. But no, you will be having the the salute video. You will be having the salute video either tomorrow or Tuesday, guaranteed, guys. Okay, so you've got that coming. Right, my bladder is bursting. I need to knock this on the head, and I need an early night, to be truthful. Yeah, so I am going to call it. Yeah, you'll have to wait for the rest of the photos. I need to move my camera down a bit, don't I? So it's more in line with my eyes, because I look at the screen, not the camera. I know. Oh. So there we are. That's where we are. That's what we're doing. My lovely, lovely people. Right, before I go, one quick check of PayPal. Just make sure we're not missing anyone, because I'd hate to finish the show and miss anyone. I think we're good. Last one was Callum, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, we are £11.30 towards our camera, so we're getting there. Right, I'm going to call it. Next time you see me will be the salute video. The next time after that will probably be live in the studio on Thursday night. 7:30 p.m. UK time. I'll be in the studio. We'll have a cracking night, yeah? So, I'll see you then. Look after yourself, yeah? All the best. Ta-ra.